make sure that me and God are like this. Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. We are doing a maintenance vlog. I'm really excited about this one. I say that about like almost every single one of my videos, but that's just because I love what I do. And this specifically, I've needed, like desperately, I've needed a mommy pick-me-up for some time now, and I haven't found the time to do so because I have been working overtime with content creating and mommying and wifing and daughtering and all of the things. I finally carved out some time this weekend to put some time and love and care into some beauty maintenance things that I could do at home for the cheap, and I wanted to put you guys on because you don't always need to necessarily spend a good chunk of change just to be able to feel good or pamper yourself. I'm sure there are things laying around your house that you can use. Even if you do want to spend some money, it's not going to have to cost you a lot. So why don't we just jump right into this video? We gotta take care of us sometimes, you know what I mean? So we gotta start prepping the face with the micellar cleansing water. I love this one because it's actually got an oil base to it and it just helps the blade to glide off of my face. But also make sure to put a serum on too, because you do not want to start dermaplaning on dry skin. You make sure that you have a smooth surface, and babe, your face comes out smooth. Ooh, here's one of my favorite ways to pamper yourself at home, but also we're gonna save some coin doing it. These are literally all the tools that you will need to do your nails. So I start off by pushing back my cuticles and scraping off all of that skin off my nail, because girl, it is all about preparation. Trust me, you want those nails to stay on, and if it is sticking to skin, they're just gonna pop right back up. So I take my cuticle cutters because the goal is to get all of that dead skin off of our nail beds. It just needs a little shaping. We gotta cut those nails, buff them out, make sure that you have a little bit of a rough surface for the nail to stick onto. I use my acetone to wipe off all of the excess dust off of my nails, and that way give it a good base. These are the nails we're gonna go with. My man picked them out, he liked it, and I like them too. They're really cute lavender color. If you haven't tried these glue-on nails before, they give you the glue in the pack, and it's really nice because they actually last a good decent amount of time if you prep the nails correctly. So I rotate the nail, I push back and forth, give it a lot of pressure, make sure that they are really stuck on there, girl. Also, I'm pretty generous about the amount of nail glue that I use because I do not want them popping off. You want to make sure that you at least layer the entire nail. And then shaping. Shaping is exactly what makes them feel a little bit more custom to your hands. I use the Sally Hansen cuticle oil because we want those hands to look cute and shiny and soft. Who needs a lash tech? These are the only tools that I needed to use these lashes to apply. And look at the different lengths that they give you. I mean, girl. After you clean your lashes with the micellar water, you want to prep and make sure that you curl the lashes. That way you won't have them going all different directions because that would just look weird. Then I go in with my lash bond and I make sure to do a small section of the lashes because I learned last time I applied it on too many lashes at once, which made them all kind of like stick together and not give you the wispy look. But they just kind of adhere super easily, super seamlessly. I've mentioned before that these tweezers have given me the most precision while applying. I really appreciate them and actually highly suggest, if you consider doing your lashes at home, to definitely purchase these tweezers. The last step for the lashes is just to apply the lock, and that's just to secure the lashes in place. It will most likely last you a minimum of about a week if you can really take care of them. That is all of it for my lashes, you guys. It was way easier the second time doing this. The first time that I did it, I was trying to get the hang of it, and I kind of like how I gave it that cat eye effect. If you like this look, go ahead and check out the description. Go see all of the tools that I use, and all of that stuff is linked in my Amazon storefront. But if you want this pattern too, specifically with this set, I have my number pattern for the lashes that I did in the description. Alrighty, so now it's time to take care of this skin. Yesterday I had already done my prep for shaving and plucking and all of that stuff, so I want to just do some face masks. I really need it because if you haven't seen my vlog where I mentioned that my skin was breaking out, doing a weird crusty reaction to some facial that I got, that was really weird. I don't know what that was about, but my skin's finally starting to feel back to normal. So now I need to start taking all of this off.
Swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now so much you remake it have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Don't cast, last. Now everybody go job breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My eye, yo. Don't cry, yo. I need people and shy, 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 yo.
Forever. God, I wrote you a letter. You said it followed the vision. I know that it's different, but it's better. Everything still got a season. I cannot be here forever, as long as I'm still praising God.
I think we achieved the glossy glass face look. I can now go to sleep feeling fresh. I am going to do my hair tomorrow. It is just still like in its natural curl state. I'm gonna wash and blow out. So we just have hair to do, and then after hair we will be complete. Hey girl, it's the next morning from me doing my facial. Ooh, mommy, I'm in here. You can come in. I just didn't want the movie playing. I don't normally break out like this, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a close-up. My skin is glowing, but I do have breakouts. So I have to be on top of my skincare. Isabella, oh my god. I gotta shine to my skin because I got it back and I got it glowy, but we need a bit of consistency. It's been 2 days since I did my lashes and my nails. Looking good. They are on there, and that is because I prepped them really good. They are still intact, so there's a little bit of a lift happening. So you can see how this one's a little bit lower. I just go in and I retouch by pinching it. And then I just go in with a little spoolie and I brush through it. And they last for a good week or two, depending on how it was applied, and making sure you don't scrub them off, rubbing your face too hard. I just wanted a little bit of a PSA, and this is for my mamas, specifically for my moms. You need to make time for yourself. Even if you have the kids with you or your kid with you, it is so important to make sure that you pour into your cup. And that's exactly why I am making sure to do my blowout look while I have my daughter here, because I want to show you guys, like, you can make time for that, and it's so necessary to sometimes just tell yourself, yes, I know there's a mess in the kitchen, but I'm gonna put myself first today for the first good few hours. I'm going to get in the shower, or I'm gonna do my makeup, or whatever the case. Because if mom doesn't take care of mom, who's gonna take care of mom? Your kids will be fine, I promise you. They'll be okay. Just baby-proof the house. If you gotta jump in the shower really quick, make sure, you know, your infant, baby, whatever's in your bouncer in the bathroom with you while you take a shower. And you set up some activities for your toddler. Keep the door open. Peek in and out every once in a while. The kids will be okay. Don't let anybody mom shame you into saying,
how dare you leave your kids out there while you're in the shower.
You know what? Don't listen to those people, because that kind of mindset is exactly why us moms are burnt out by falling into this mom guilt trap. We already have enough mom guilt as it is. That's enough TED Talk for today. I'm gonna jump in the shower.
With the Holy Spirit. God, I thank you that in this moment that you are going to allow us to receive prophecy. So God, I pray no distraction, no worry, just an encounter with you and you alone.
Knowing with you is forever. God, I wrote you a letter. You said to follow the vision. I know that it's different, but it's better. Everything still got a season. I cannot be here forever. As long as I'm still praising God, living and breathing, I'll write you a letter. Back to the top, give me lit. Touch the God so I know what it is.
But something powerful occurs when you see your breaking point at your listening point. Because God's trying to whisper something in your ear. It can only be whispered if you break it down out of your ego and out of your pride. And when we get desperate to hear from God, and most of the time it only happens in our breaking point. Breaking is not the end. It is the point in which you must become an active participant. I used to talk behind people's back until I realized I got a knife in my own back.
Know the way. God has your path set out before you. He knows the beginning from the end. So of course, I'm going to go to him over me. Find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. He wants to teach you. God.
wake up to fight for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. And behind my mind, it runs all these thoughts of trouble me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. Yeah. This is the piece that you cannot.
Here's how the hair turned out. I'm happy about the volume that I got now, but I'm honestly thinking I might need bigger barrels for more volume or tighter ones. That might be my problem. So if you got any suggestions, let me know. The waves haven't really stayed. They're only like a tiny bit. I don't know, but oh my god! What? Are you ready? So you guys, we've did all different types of physical self-care maintenance things, which is all nice, but we can't forget to do some soul maintenance as well. And I feel like that's just a really beautiful and actual way to take care of yourself. But if you've gotten out of habit, don't worry, you're not alone, because I most definitely have. I have fallen off the wagon and I need to get closer to my Father. I'm sitting here with my Bible and I think it's time to reconnect with the Father and to sit here and to get closer to His Word. They say you know God's voice when you know His Word, and you gotta know His Word, girl, because this is how we have our weapons to fight against the things that come and try to take us down. So we can do this together. If you're already in your Bible game, or you're doing a study, or you're doing anything biblical right now, leave down in the comments, give yourself a shout out, and let us all know exactly what you're studying and exactly what part, what chapter, what you've just learned, something possibly a pastor, a minister has said to you, and we can all take from. If it's a little bit too overwhelming at first, start with like 5 minutes, you know, and then work your way up. I honestly believe starting this in the beginning of your day and at the end of your day is actually going to improve your mental. And I say this from experience because I used to be such a good avid reader of my Bible, and I used to be so close. I used to highlight and take notes and do the work. I just haven't been prioritizing it, so now it's time to get right back into it. And my goal is to not fall off with this. Hold me accountable, because I want to make sure that me and God are like this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very, very much. You guys, we have reached 500 subscribers, and I'm literally so grateful for every single one of you. Every single one of you, I feel, is somebody who can relate, can resonate, is inspired, something along those lines. And that's my goal here. That's exactly why I do what I do and why I love what I do, and I want to be even more consistent about it, because I've got all of you and I don't want to take it for granted. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.